Please join me in a time of prayer and center. Empowering God of grace and mercy, we invite your presence into this place today. Family, faculty, administrators, community, and friends have come together to celebrate the accomplishments of the 2019 graduating class. We ask for a blessing to fall upon those with ears to hear and minds to understand. Bless our speakers' words and thoughts this morning. Give continuous guidance and encouragement to Lebanon Valley College as we press on in our mission of educating and preparing students for this moment. To enter the world with the confidence of students who have done the work, learned the concepts, and are ready to put them to practice in service to our communities and the world. Holy Scripture tells us, happy is the person who finds wisdom and gains understanding. May all our graduates find that happiness this morning. Loving God, great Redeemer, Master Teacher, send your Spirit to dwell with us right now, right here, in this time and place. Amen. Please be seated.
Well, good morning on this glorious, glorious day. It is so good to see all of you. I must say, this is the most beautiful day in the 7 years that I've been at Lebanon Valley College for commencement. And I did expect to hear, on the way over here, families saying, why aren't we outside? And a student saying, it's because of that stupid pea thing. It is a pleasure for me and an honor to welcome you to the 150th commencement exercises at Lebanon Valley College in the 153rd year of our existence as a college. Before I get into my remarks, I want to thank those who made this ceremony possible and did the organization, and to give a special tribute to our colleague, Dean Michael Green. This is his 10th and last commencement exercise before he retires from Lebanon Valley College. And I want to thank him, Jeremy Maisto, and all of the volunteers and all of the staff who've made such a beautiful ceremony for us today. Please join me in a round of applause. As we were lining up, I spoke with family and friends who were in Arnold Fieldhouse. And they're watching this ceremony on the Jumbotron over there. And I told them then, and I would like to ask us now, to join together in a show of support for everyone in Arnold, all of our family and friends who have a front row seat for this, but in Arnold. Let's rock the house, show them how much we care. Extra noise for the women's lacrosse team that's competing in Salisbury, Maryland, and 6 of our seniors. Well, I want to extend a special welcome to the family and friends of the graduating class. Many of you have come a long way to see your student graduate. I've heard folks who've come from Arizona, from distant parts to be here. Thank you. I've spoken to several families, and I know how you feel, as I do, that there is nothing more rewarding than seeing the success of our children and of those we love. Thank you for being here with them. Your journey and your students' journey can be measured in more than miles. There's so much that goes into the effort. of completing the Lebanon Valley College degree. I think of our bachelor's degree recipients, our master's degree recipients, and our doctoral degree recipients. No one does this alone. It takes persistence, courage, and support. So on this joyous occasion, I ask the members of the class of 2019 to join me in expressing our gratitude to those family members and friends who made it possible for you to graduate today. To the members of the class of 2019, you're graduating from one of the finest colleges in America. You have an education that very few people in your global generation will experience. An education of the whole person, in active collaboration with a dedicated faculty. Each of you is equipped with mastery in one discipline or more, but each of you also has the capacity to continue learning for a lifetime. Lebanon Valley College graduates are known for their relentless curiosity, their confidence in solving difficult problems, and their ability to collaborate with others. Your accomplishments at the college are many, and they have prepared you well for the next set of challenges you will face. Some of you have won prestigious awards. I congratulate those who have won so many awards. In fact, this week we just learned we have a 4th Fulbright scholar, Matthew Torrance. Congratulations to all the Fulbrights. To our Fulbright scholars, to our Math Scholar athletes, the list goes on of the awards that many of you have earned. But all of you, in the process of completing your degree, have made the college a better place and shaped its history. This is your college. It will always be your college. I ask you as alumni to continue doing what you can to make Lebanon Valley College a better place for future generations. The proudest boast of any Lebanon Valley College alumnus is that the college is better today than it was when I went to school there. And I hope in the future you can say that, and I know you will be able to say that because we will continue on. May I also ask you now to stand and join me in thanking the faculty members, coaches, and staff, and your friends and classmates for all they've done to contribute to your success at LVC. Please be seated. Thank you. Many of you have shared the good news of having landed jobs or admission to graduate or professional schools. I congratulate all of you who know with certainty what you're going to do next. If you do not have a job or know exactly what your plan is going to be, which is exactly the place where I was at my college graduation, be confident. You have an education and a network that will get you a first job, and more importantly, you have the intellectual skills refined in classrooms, residence halls, laboratories, individually and in collaboration with others, that will last your entire career and your entire life. The job market for college graduates is very, very strong. Be confident, but keep moving. And good luck in finding that first job for those who are looking for that. I asked a question at my inauguration 6 years ago: who are we on our best day? By definition, every day cannot be our best. But I guarantee that each of you has a clear image of himself or herself when you are at your best. Each of us carries a clear image of our best self. I remind you today that what you aspire to but are not yet is as much a part of who you are as any other part of your being, physical or spiritual. Your aspirations will move you forward more effectively and farther than your arms or your legs. Finally, I want to issue a call to action. Go out and accomplish great things. Make your community and the world better places through your actions, large and small. We're living in a time of discovery and of possibility and of challenge, a time we could not have imagined even 10 years ago. You're needed in the world, and you're prepared to have an impact on it. I speak for all of us at the college when I tell you how much we admire you and the energy and sense of purpose that you have and have shown these last number of years. I speak for myself when I tell you how much I will miss you. Go 2019 and go Valley.
Welcome. I'm Elise Rogers, class of 1976. As an alumna, it is my privilege to serve as chair of the Board of Trustees of the college. We were listed number 1 among all U.S. colleges and universities in the 2018 listing of the best colleges in each state for getting a job. Welcome, graduates, to a global network of more than 1,700 alumni who live, work, volunteer throughout the United States and in 25 countries around the world. You embody the spirit of Lebanon Valley College, and you will go further and achieve more than you ever imagined. Among you are 4 Fulbright scholars, 1 Fulbright alternate, a Goldwater Scholar, a Cornell University Summer Scholar, 5 Middle Atlantic Conference Players of the Year, numerous Middle Atlantic Conference All-Conference and All-Academic honorees and other awardees. All of you have exhibited the best of the LVC spirit, kindness, hard work, authenticity, and you have grown in confidence and capability along the way. You have been taught by and debated with some of this country's most talented and dedicated faculty. You have been supported by alumni and friends who established scholarships, provided internships and clinical experiences, attended career events at Green Center for Graduate Success, and shared their life's wisdom. I assure you, this support will continue throughout your careers. In turn, I know that your deep connections to each other and to this place will continue. I hope you will share far and wide the many great experiences that you have had as LVC students. Tell stories about the faculty who have inspired you. Tell stories about classmates who challenged you and helped you to grow. Tell stories about the many opportunities you were afforded. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, fellow alumni, faculty, and your families, we eagerly await the great accomplishments you will realize personally and professionally. We are proud of you. Congratulations to the class of 2019, LVC's 150th graduating class. And now, realizing the significance of the great teaching that occurs every day at Lebanon Valley College, it is fitting that we recognize 2 exemplars of this great tradition. I now ask Dr. Michael Green, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Dean of the Faculty, to present the Faculty Awards.
No.
Good morning. It is my honor to present these 2 faculty awards today. The Thomas Reese McRoy Distinguished Teaching Award is bestowed annually at commencement to a full-time member of the faculty who has demonstrated the highest standards of teaching and professional commitment to student learning at the college. The Vic Roy awardee also has the honor of giving the commencement address at the next year's ceremonies. Our 2019 Vic Roy awardee received an unprecedented number of student letters of nomination, most of which included the word passion. One student wrote, "It is what this professor is best at, taking a student's passion and turning it into an enriching academic experience." Another student noted that this professor has a passion for helping students. He has been one of the most influential factors in keeping me motivated and inspired to achieve everything I can do here and in the future. A faculty colleague concurred, "I have found no limit to the time or energy he will devote to helping the students find their passions, regardless of their major or career path. He finds what makes each student blossom." Another faculty colleague noted that this person is an extraordinary teacher because he is, yes, passionate, but also encouraging, demanding, supportive, and creative. He was noted by many for incorporating technology into his classes to challenge his students and teach them the skills they need to solve problems and overcome trials. Our honoree is fully committed to this great college. His love of his students has led him to serve on the retention committee since arriving here 5 years ago. He has been immersed in the life of the college far beyond his academic department, presenting at our annual Symposium on Inclusive Excellence, the Vail Music Conference, and at first-year experience professional development seminars. This champion of students has shared his innovative pedagogy and technology with his fellow faculty members. A trio of department colleagues wrote, "He leads the charge on innovative technology. Faculty colleagues consult with him on relevant technology for their classrooms, and in the past 5 years, 10 of his ideas, apps, and techniques have been adopted college-wide or peer-to-peer." A final student quote, "He is the kind of professor every student dreams of having when they go to college." For his dedication to our students, his colleagues, and to advancing learning through technological innovation, would you please help me recognize the 2019 Thomas Reese Vic Roy Distinguished Teaching Award recipient, Interim Chair and Assistant Professor of English, Dr. Robert Machado. In 1988, Lebanon Valley College began to honor part-time and adjunct members of the faculty for excellence in teaching. Named after an outstanding instructor, the Nevlin J. Knisley Award for Inspirational Teaching is awarded annually at graduation. Our Knisley honoree has high standards, resulting in a high-quality performance readiness for her students during her 2 decades at the college, according to one colleague. Among her students and alumni nominations was one of our Fulbright honorees, who noted, "She was a vital part of my Lebanon Valley experience. Through her career, she has developed a forward-thinking teaching style that marries traditional teaching techniques with the ability to see where the industry is moving." This forward-thinking pedagogy is enhanced by our honoree's 20 years as principal clarinetist with the Maryland Symphony Orchestra. whose conductor noted, "She has occupied that position with integrity and artistic distinction. She is, quite simply, one of the best musicians I have had the honor to know." Away from the Blair Music Center, our Knisley awardee has performed at Carnegie Hall in New York City and with the Hershey and New York Symphonies, as well as the Baltimore Chamber Orchestra. And shortly after graduating from Lebanon Valley College, where she also directs the clarinet choir, saxophone ensemble, and woodwind quintet, she was a finalist for the Queen's Philharmonic competition and a semifinalist in the Walter W. Gomberg clarinet competition. For going out of her way to ensure that her students are happy, healthy, and inspired to push themselves to be the best they can, her alma mater is pleased to present the 2019 Evelyn J. Knisley Award to Beverly Buss. Unfortunately, Beverly is not able to join us today, but we will see that she receives her award. I would now like to invite Susanna Chahada, Esquire, class of 2013, to the lectern to introduce our commencement speaker.
Today's speaker is a distinguished professor, known for his passion for education, his wit and humor in the classroom, and his expectation of academic excellence. I first met Dr. Dolman 8 years ago when I entered his office to express my interest in becoming an international studies major. After a lengthy conversation, I left his office confident that he would be an exceptional academic mentor and professor, both of which proved to be true. But what I did not know at the time is that he would also become my co-author and co-presenter on an academic paper, one of my biggest supporters during undergrad and beyond, and most importantly, a lasting friend. What I find particularly striking about his mentorship style is that he can find the ideal balance of camaraderie and austerity. While his classes are replete with humorous anecdotes, he holds his students to a high standard of academic achievement, encouraging them to perform to their highest potential in the classroom and to seek out other experiences, such as research opportunities and study abroad programs. Similarly, I found that Dr. Dolan is a supportive yet honest and realistic mentor to his students. I vividly remember that when I decided to attend law school, he warned me that I would experience many difficult days, but instructed me to finish what I start and to stay focused on the goal. These words, along with his other pieces of advice, have remained with me throughout my law school journey, subsequent preparation for the bar exam, and now my legal career. Without a doubt, Dr. Dolan has been an inspiration and role model to countless students at Lebanon Valley College. Friends and family, faculty, and esteemed graduates, please join me in welcoming Dr. Christopher J. Dolan.
Thank you, Susanna, for your wonderful words and nice introduction. I recall our many meetings in my office when we discussed presenting research at an academic conference, studying abroad, and your applications to law school. Thank you so much. To the LVC class of 2019, your families, and your friends, commencement is not an end. It is not a time to say goodbye. Rather, it is a watershed moment for each and every one of you to move ahead, to look forward, and to get on with your lives. Not only does this mean following through on your professional responsibilities, it means living up to your expectations as citizens. I therefore ask you today to make the life of your communities just as important as the life of your professional work. To do those things a civil society and the public expect us to do in a democracy, you must be an informed and responsible citizen who values service and community. To live a happy life means foregoing the forces that feed the ego, namely individualism and self-improvement. You will find that success is measured both in the money you will earn and the material possessions you will accrue, as well as the time you spend helping feed the hungry, donating your time driving someone to the polls on election day, reading to children at your local library, embracing a new immigrant family, volunteering with law enforcement, assisting our veterans, and listening to those who are alone. I will always remember the evening of January 23rd of this year, when my wife Holly and 3 LVC students fanned out across Lebanon County to count and survey the number of unsheltered homeless living on our streets. Information collected would be used for government funding of unsheltered homeless programming. We united together late in the evening to look for unsheltered homeless living near the dumpsters and loading docks behind Lebanon Valley Mall, along the rail lines underneath a bridge in Cleona, and in the open spaces in farmland in North Annville. This wasn't just LVC at its best. This was the United States at its best. Unlike the Cold War, there's a lot of uncertainty in the international system today, and America's role within it. Just imagine a world in which China is the world's largest economy, Europe second, and the United States a tiny blip on the radar screen. Well, you don't have to imagine that, because that was the world a little over 200 years ago. Over the course of 2 centuries, there have been massive shifts in the global balance of power, and we are now in yet another. And there's very little today we can do globally to counteract the forces of change or erase the mistakes of American foreign policy since the end of the Cold War. However, there's a lot you can do to shape the U.S. role in today's shifting world order right here at home. I ask that each of you help build better, stronger, and more inclusive communities. The civic life of American community cannot be defined in personal or individualistic terms. See the journey of life through the eyes of others and have empathy for the vulnerable. Don't just provide health services to your clients. Advocate for all of those who don't have health insurance. Don't just teach your students. Advocate for the many children living in poverty. Don't just provide financial services to your clients. Be aware of the millions struggling at the margins. And don't just develop public policy for those who donated the most amount of money. Franklin Roosevelt demanded that everyone, everywhere, must share in the 4 freedoms: freedom to worship, freedom of speech and expression, freedom from fear, and freedom from want. Freedom from want is perhaps the most important, but is less interwoven in the fabric of our democracy. Freedom from want is a social, economic, and political aspiration. Writing in 1943, Carlos Bulasong penned the freedom from want, that people be given, quote, equal opportunity to serve themselves and each other according to their needs and their abilities. Community, civic life, and democracy embed the final paragraph of Bulasong's essay with the phrase, quote, the America we hope to see is not merely a physical, but also a spiritual and intellectual world. Freedom from want is dependent on civic virtue and community spirit so that, quote, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and to our posterity. This does not mean terrible injustices have not taken place. The true test is whether citizens learn to address them. Polarization, detachment, inequality, and greed erode democracy and undermine our civic spirit. Democracy can only be maintained through our commitments to one another. It has taken me personally a very long time to realize that democratic life is a qualitative journey and not just a quantitative one measured with sophisticated statistical analyses. People need one another, so serve the greater public good. The pillars of community are elected officials, social justice advocates, community organizers, healthcare providers, law enforcement officials, social workers, first responders, volunteers, and citizens are more than just an assemblage of parts. Indeed, they constitute the civic life of our society. I encourage you to get involved and build stronger, healthier, more inclusive and sustainable communities from the bottom up. The best way for the United States to send a good example to the world is for Americans to set a good example to one another right here at home. Remember, you are more than just an employee or a consumer or a taxpayer. You are a citizen, so live your life in service to others and use what you know for the public good. To the class of 2019, make sure your communities are just as important as your jobs and yourselves. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chris. That was wonderful. An honorary degree is the highest honor any institution of higher education can bestow. Lebanon Valley College confers this honor only on those individuals who have made exceptional contributions to society, or to the college specifically, and who have distinguished themselves in an endeavor consistent with the college's commitment to lifelong learning, inclusive excellence, and service to others.
President Bain, it is my great privilege and honor to introduce three distinguished guests whom we will recognize with honorary degrees today. Let me welcome our first honoree, James A. Erdman II, for the conferment of the degree Doctor of Music. James Erdman will be hooded by Dr. Renee Norris, Chair and Professor of Music.
James Erdman, we honor you today for exemplary service to your country and dedication to the countless students of Lebanon Valley College, whom you taught and mentored for 35 years. Selected as a member of the President's own United States Marine Band at the precocious age of 17, the second youngest ever member after renowned American composer John Philip Sousa. Your 20-year military career featured more than 1,000 solos as principal trombonist. It included performances at such distinguished musical venues as the Kennedy Center and Boston Symphony Hall. Your musical talents have been recognized internationally by your peers and for contributions to virtuoso trombone playing. And 5 U.S. presidents, including Dwight D. Eisenhower and John F. Kennedy, have had the honor of hearing you perform at the White House during their inaugurations. Starting as an instructor of low brass at Lebanon Valley College in 1983, you taught many private instrumental lessons and classes during your 35 years, earning the college's top teaching award for an adjunct instructor, the Nevelyn J. Knisley Award for inspirational teaching. Because of your love of sharing music on campus and in the community, you were honored as an inaugural inductee into the Lebanon County Harmonious Society Musicians Hall of Fame and have earned the admiration of generations of LVC music alumni. You founded the Quartet di Cossano, which was acknowledged by the International Trombone Association as the first trombone quartet in residence at an American college or university. By virtue of the authority granted me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Lebanon Valley College, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Music, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Thank you, President Bain. It is my privilege to welcome our second honoree, William Lear, Jr., Esquire, for the conferment of the degree Doctor of Humane Letters. William Lear will be hooded by Dr. Treva Clark, Assistant Chair and Associate Professor of Business and Economics.
Lebanon Valley College honors you as an exemplar of service and philanthropy. Your inspirational support of education, inclusive excellence, healthcare, and the arts has bettered the lives of many in our community. As Chief Executive Officer of Capital Blue Cross and as a Vice President of Hershey Foods Company, you modeled supportive and collaborative leadership. And as a leader and volunteer of more than 30 nonprofit organizations, you helped make the world a better place. Your volunteer and philanthropic work has been recognized by many. Among the honors, Angel of the Arts, a mover and shaker, a living legend, a patron of the arts, and the inaugural Champion of Philanthropy as awarded by the Foundation for Enhancing Communities. Along with your wife, Beverly, you received the Patrons Award from Governor Corbett during the Governor's Arts Awards. Lebanon Valley College has benefited from your wisdom, philanthropy, and time, including your service on our Board of Trustees and leadership as board chair for 2 terms. Your gifts to the Valley have created the William and Beverly Lear Scholarship, supported the annual Harrisburg Symphony Orchestra free summer concert, and beautified our campus, leading to the naming of the Lear Dining Room in your honor. And this mutual friendship allowed LVC to award you its most distinguished award, the Founders Medal, in 2015. With degrees and credentials from the University of Notre Dame, Georgetown University Law Center, Stanford University Executive Program, and Harvard University's Graduate School of Business Administration, you are truly a lifelong learner and advocate for education. By virtue of the authority granted me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Lebanon Valley College, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Thank you, President Bain. I am pleased to recognize our third honoree today. LVC welcomes Dr. Rachel Levine for conferment of the degree Doctor of Science. Dr. Levine will be hooded by Dr. Kristen Bayshore, Director of Pre-Health Professions and Associate Professor of Biology.
Dr. Rachel Levine honor you today for your commitment to combating the opioid epidemic, advocacy on behalf of the LGBTQ population, and support of children and adolescents with psychological and eating disorders. As Secretary of Health for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, you have made significant strides, spearheading efforts to establish opioid prescribing guidelines for medical practitioners and opioid prescribing education for medical students. As a professor of pediatrics and psychiatry at the Penn State College of Medicine, where your work continues, you have taught, presented, and published on topics in adolescent medicine, eating disorders, and transgender medicine. Your commitment to children and adolescents through your roles at Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Milton S. Hershey Medical Center includes the initiation of a division of adolescent medicine for the care of complex teens with medical and psychological problems. It has also led to the creation of the Penn State Hershey Eating Disorders Program. A national advocate for inclusive excellence, you established an LGBTQ faculty and staff affinity group at the Penn State College of Medicine and an LGBTQ work group for the Pennsylvania Governor's Office. You have worked to create programs and processes that are fair and inclusive in healthcare, insurance, and many other areas, and were recognized as one of NBC's Pride 30, a national list of 30 people who are members of and making a difference in the lives of the LGBTQ community. As a graduate of Harvard College and the Tulane University School of Medicine, you completed your training in pediatrics and fellowship in adolescent medicine at Mount Sinai Medical Center in New York City. You later joined the faculty of the Mount Sinai School of Medicine. Further, you served as the keynote speaker for Lebanon Valley College's annual Symposium on Inclusive Excellence and have been a close friend of this institution. By virtue of the authority granted me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Lebanon Valley College, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
So I'm Rob Carey, Chair of the Faculty Steering Committee. The college established the H. Anthony Neidig Award in 1994 for two reasons. To honor a distinguished emeritus professor who served the college for 37 years and through that time embodied the teaching qualities central to the nature of this community, and to honor a member of the graduating class who represents the qualities that in our statement of purpose we say we wish to engender in our students. Seldom has a Neidig Award nomination received support from such a large and varied group, one that includes 6 LVC faculty and staff from 4 departments and a professor at a nationally recognized university. Earning a half-tuition Vic Roy Scholarship, our Neidig Award recipient made an impact starting the summer before his freshman year through the college's Research First program. He then earned the Freshman Chemistry Award after placing in the 99th percentile nationally on the American Chemical Society's standardized exam for Principles of Chemistry. Not content with majoring solely in biochemistry and molecular biology, he added a second major, environmental science, and excelled in this field as well, graduating today with a near 4.0 grade point average. During his time at LVC, he pursued several areas of research in biology, biochemistry, environmental science, and food science as part of the EAT, Engage, Analyze, Transform program. Here, he explored post-consumer waste at LVC, developing and testing an original method that used video capture technology to monitor waste. In the biological sciences, our NIDIG Award winner researched projects ranging from the development of plant biofuel cell hybrids to green algae. He worked with an LVC professor on a National Science Foundation proposal where he acted as a leader in the lab, according to his mentor. Expanding his horizons, our honoree earned 2 research experiences for undergraduate grants from the National Science Foundation to conduct summer research at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and at the University of Utah. At Utah, he focused his research interests working in a laboratory that designs salt-tolerant microbial fuel cells. His faculty mentor at the University of North Carolina noted, "I was particularly impressed with his initiative. He noticed a problem with how we were analyzing a set of data, then worked to find the best solution, using the most rigorous statistical test for determining its significance, something I wouldn't normally expect from an undergraduate student. It indicates that he will succeed in whatever area of science he chooses." Our honoree's research has led him to presenting at 7 conferences, including in Maryland, North Carolina, and Utah, co-authoring 2 research publications with another manuscript in progress. He earned LVC's Analytical Chemistry Award and Alice Evers Bertner Memorial Award, and the External Field Project's International Scholarship for Environmental Science. He was inducted into Phi Alpha Epsilon, the college's highest academic honor society, and the National Society for Leadership and Success. Described as an honest, passionate, and motivated role model and mentor for all students, our NIDIG winner has been involved in all facets of campus life. He served as a study pod leader for general biology and inorganic chemistry, where he broke down rigorous course material for struggling students, facilitating critical thinking that allowed his clients to understand the subject matter, not just memorize it. This honesty and enthusiasm was respected by his fellow students as well. He was named the 2018 Homecoming King, elected to the Executive Board of Student Government and as an eco-rep, served as a peer mentor who helped first-year students successfully transition to college life, and as a member of Community Response for everyone's well-being. His skills extend to the athletics fields as well, where he's led the men's lacrosse team in goals and scoring the past 2 seasons, twice named the Middle Atlantic Conference Offensive Player of the Week, and once as the Eastern College Athletic Conference's Offensive Player of the Week. He is a 3-time MAC Academic Honor Roll selectee and MAC Commonwealth All-Conference second team member. According to his nominators, he is bright, engaged, energetic, and has made a significant difference on our campus. We do not doubt that he will continue to do good things and impact the world around him in a very positive way. Our awardee will soon move to the University of Utah to continue his research and pursue a PhD in chemistry. Would you please all help me congratulate our 2019 NIDIG Award honoree, Kevin Beaver.
At this time, will the candidates for bachelor's degrees please stand?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Charter of Lebanon Valley College in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining, in the token of which you will receive your diploma. As a symbol of receiving your degree, I ask you to move your tassels from the right side to your left side.
You may now be seated. Will the candidates for master's degrees please stand?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Charter of Lebanon Valley College and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I confer upon you the master's degree with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining, in the token of which you will receive your diploma. As a symbol of receiving your degree, I ask you to move your tassels from the right side to your left side. Congratulations.
You may now be seated. Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please stand?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Charter of Lebanon Valley College and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I confer upon you the doctoral degree with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining, in the token of which you will receive your diploma. As a symbol of receiving your degree, I ask you to move your tassels from the right side to the left side. Congratulations.
You may now be seated. Today, as we join in celebrating the accomplishments of our distinguished graduates, we would like to remember an individual who is no longer with us. During the summer of 2018, LVC Business Administration major Matthew Easter passed away. Matthew's family was present on April 18th to accept his Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree in memoriam. Now we would like to honor Matthew with a moment of silence, remembering the joy and light Matthew brought to our campus community. Thank you. Now let us proceed with the awarding of degrees. We begin with the officers of the class of 2019 as candidates for bachelor's degrees. President Abigail Marie Samuelson. Vice President Megan E. Shaney. Treasurer Cassandra R. Barrett. Secretary Casey Lee Burke. Representative Kevin James Beaver. Representative Bryce Larson. Representative Scott C. Warner. Representative Rebecca Camille Dertinger. Representative Melinda Sue Regal. Diploma presented by Kelly Regal, housekeeper. Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree: Lee Daniel Amaros. Dallas Arner. Raphael Haney Aziz. Paul Andrew Berry. Sophia Giselle Gleiser. Carrie Lynn Buffenmeyer. Andrew John Papadama. Logan Clark. Brett Cohen. Rachel I. Dedman. Laella Dickerson. Rachel Young. Heather Lee Edgar. Cameron Stewart Apple. Rachel L. Foster. Jordan Miles Fry. Rachel Michaela Gibson. Emily Rose Gray. James Helwig. Allison May Hepp. David J. Hurst. Tyler Conrad Hodges. Nadia Jana. Charlotte Suzanne Jones. Allie Kristen Carabas. Maggie Deborah Perchik. Madison Ray Lenhart. Kaylin May Lutz. Bethany Ann Maines. Catherine Teresa Mancini. Catherine Lynn McLean. Eleanor Lucy McNamara. Courtney Lorraine Mangle. Brianna Elizabeth Metzger. Tyler Nicole Miller. Diploma presented by Tammy Miller, Student Accounts Coordinator and Cashier. Shaleski Leanne Moncavo Cruz. Nicholas Shane Maury. Kyle Robert Monroe. Melanie Ann Pfeiffer. Isaac Merle Ray Reese. Rachel Ann Resnick. Derek Robinson. Benjamin Scott Ruggemer. Stephen Robert Salerno. Mariah Nicole Sensitive. Rachel Elizabeth Schaefer. Ashley Brooke Chappelle. Evan M. Shiley. Heather D. Schimmel. Eric Todd Skelton Jr. Samantha Christine Starlinger. Logan Benjamin Stover. Emily Elizabeth Seibert. Hannah K. Trimmer. Alexander Jordan Trueo. Milan Opretti. Monica Bianca Villa. Mackenzie Ann Wall. John Joseph Wendling. Jacob Whitfield. Jolie Catherine Weinmiller. Erica May Weiss. Candidates for the Bachelor of Music degree, Jason Patrick Allison. Stephanie N. Davis. Matthew Aaron Fry. Ryan David Hardy. Scott Richard Hummel. Luke Cougar Amani. Melissa Ann McCormick. Dylan Smith. Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree, Joshua S. Abbott. Travis Arthur Acker. Bailey N. Adams. Zachary Michael Adams. Rael Ramadan Ahmed. Christopher Ryan Anderson. Kayla Aponte. Shayla Aponte. Chance M. Atkins. Colin M. Barker. Adam Robert Bennett. Diploma presented by Dr. Kristen Bayshore, Associate Professor of Biology and Director of Pre-Health Professions. Caitlin Ann Bertle. Andrew Richard Bowman. Alyssa Brianna Boisford. Diploma presented by Wendy Boisford, Head Cheerleading Coach. Anastasia Faith Bowersons. Alexa Elizabeth Bowman. Cameron James Terrell Boxer.
Eric Daniel Boyd. Noah M. Brady. Carol L. Brashear. Harris Emily Brashear. Diploma presented by Carol Brashear, Physical Therapy Department Assistant and recent graduate. Liam Patrick Brennan. Devin William Brown. Rebecca Elaine Brown. Kelly Marie Bruce. Anna G. Burkhart. Natalie Ann Burr. Victoria Ann Bideli. Maya Santana Calderwood. Justin Camerata. Barrett Laporte Campbell. Rebecca Lee Campbell. Stephen Neil Caesar. Laura Lee Gupta. Megan Hannah Clary. Abigail Jean Collier. Salvatore Commentador. Eden M. Cornett. Elise Nicole Crandall. Janessa Cruz. Connor J. Cummins. Cup Ken Dahl. Hannah Rachel Dalpias. Lindsay Diane Darling. Nathan M. Dara. Julia Marie Davis. Veronica Sharon Diling. Tasia Dennis. Edward J. Denver III. Amber Renee Dushong. Jacob Kyle Jin. Juliana Marie Diaz. Nancy Diaz Bajardo. Alyssa Marie Diffenderfer. Devin James Distilly. Amelia R. Dominguez. Adam Stephen Domovich. Trent John Donlin. Amber L. Doran. Luke Alpapara Doherty. William Michael Dowd. Elizabeth Ursula Dirda. Michael J. Doig. Leah N. Duncan. Kylie Marie Dunham. David Andrew Eagleson. Jillian Marie Eastwood. Andrew Charles Eberhardt. Raina Catherine Ekman. Demi K. Earhart. Riley Joe Evans. Cooper Fiadino. Brian Matthew Fink. Shay Lynn Fisher. Lauren Nicole Fleming. Cesar Humberto Flores. Benjamin E. Forey. Caitlin Danielle Frank. Brianna Rosina Fritsch. Victor A. Fuentes Ortiz. Luke Furman. Aaron David Furry. Quentin John Gable. Raymond Vukovonsky. Jaron Jacob George. Nicholas Gibbons. Benjamin John Gibbs. Alexa Nicole Gibson. Jensen Brianna Gibson. Ryan Patrick Gilroy. Colin Richard Gingrich. Allison Renee Giovanetti. Catherine Margaret Goldsmith. Emily Alyssa Good. Christina Nicole Gorton. Catherine Grayson. Erica Lynn Gregory. Marie Bernadette Grinchick. Mara Elise Grindstaff. Haley Elizabeth Rosbeck. Kyle Robert Gizzoni. Morgan J. Hackett. Dennis Haludovich. Travis Thompson Hall. Jessica Taylor Amani Atia. Kiana M. Hamilton. Alexander Palm. Tyler William Hastings. Emily Hauk. Addison Ann Jordan Hayes, diploma presented by Ann Hayes, Senior Director of Human Resources and Title IX Coordinator. Alexander J. Howman.
Anya Held. Molly Omara Hennessy. Brett Joseph Herzog. Carrie Lynn Heska. Lauren Elizabeth Hess. Shalik Helashi. Zachary Aaron Hills. Kayla Nicole Hodecker. Kirsten Marie Holzman. Ryan Hall. Brian Hovanek. Stephen Hummer. Troy Thomas Hunter. Connor Lee Irvin. Tyler Isabel. Brett S. Johnson. Ryan Kenneth Johnson. Michael P. Kaminsky. Alexa Marie Pinackley. Brianna Ray King. Riley John Cashier. Jeffrey Scott Coffin. Morgan Helen Kelly. Ashley Taylor Klein. Jacob Klein. Justin Elijah Connect. Aaron Ray Coons. Hannah Nicole Kramer. Jared Stephen Kramer. Danielle Elizabeth Crick. Hannah Rachel Kirk. Taylor Suzanne Kyle. Victoria Bledsoe. Samantha Jo Lash. Laura M. Latchford. Amanda M. Latshaw, diploma presented by Todd Latshaw, Assistant Comptroller. Mackenzie Lorraine Lausch. Anne Marie Blair. Megan Nicole Leister. Grant Adam Leonard. Valerie D. Leonard. Courtney Levy. Treg Kenneth Liebel. Derek Jake Lindsay. Emma Sarah Lynn Longman. Austin Taylor McGuire. Devin Malloy. Joshua Orlando Marcelli. Jeremy Daniel Markiewicz. Brett Anthony Mars. Jocelyn Zodia Angelica Marti. Diploma presented by Roberto Marti, Assistant Director of Admissions and Coordinator of Transport and Rec. Madison Elizabeth May Martin. Nicole Marie Martin. Stephen N. Mazer. Yvonne W. Bogoa. Elise Marie McAloose. Lily Danae McDowell. Callie McNary. Deanna Lynn McNeese. Paige Nicole Meany. Robin Mary Mishi. Tyler Melbourne. Melissa L. Metzger. Jared Thomas Michaels. Colson Miller. Amber Dawn Murray. Ashton Elizabeth Moodin. Cassandra Moore. Emily Elizabeth Moritz. Nathan Gregory Moshman. Troy Thomas Moyer. Elijah Xavier Navarro. Adam John Devingloski. Miles Jacob Nixon. Bradley Joseph Nolan. Jessica A. Olwan. Catherine Orlando. Nicholas O'Shea. Yusuf Wyckoff. Abigail L. Hackheiser. Albert Perdomo. Ricky Kuwamba Pereira. Logan Michael Phillips. Jennifer T. Fong. Carmen Paul Pastorero II. Kira L. Pushard. Hannah Nicole Grazer. Chelsea L. Raymer. Kylie A. Rank Delaney. Melissa Marie Rowell. Logan S. Weaver. Alexis J. Reingold. Whitney Rebecca Reich. Abigail Catherine Driver. Caitlin Rose Ritchie. Heather Michelle Reitzel. Ashley Reed Rodriguez. Jordan Andre Laura.
Dylan J. Sedizan. Macy Jordan Chance. Adam Arden Schisler. Emily M. Schlusser. Brent Jefferson Sheetron. Brandon Scott Siegel. Ryan M. Showalter. Alexis Schreiner. Natalia Sistakani. Benjamin Robert Smith. Ashley Snyder. Terry Lee Sneed Jr. Alec Soltis. Aaron Summers. Heath Stephen Starr. Braden States. Brooke Ashley Stouffer. Brooke Allison Stoltzfus. Abigail Elizabeth Stoner. Emily Chase Stratton. Michael John Straw. Kelsey Lee Stuck. Elizabeth G. Stern. Connor Reed Swank. Rachel Elizabeth Schweitzer. Madeline Elise Zakaresh. Samuel Jeffrey Tappan. Amy C. Templeman. Robert Francis Tesorero, Jr. David Toe. Matthew Hayes Torrance. Savannah Lee Toth. Aaron A. Tranquillo. Cheyenne L. Troxel. Stephen K. Van Vechten. Emily Masters Aperio. Lauren Elizabeth Vickery. Isabella Marie Lopez. Adam Bro Wagaman. Olivia Hope Ward. Maxwell E. Warmingham. Brittany J. Weaver. Carmen Alexis Weldy. Jacqueline Ann Westman. Bethany A. Wickham. Joshua N. Willie. Jacob Michael Williams. Caitlin E. Wilt. Alexa Windsor. Ashley L. Winters. Gary Leonard Wise. Benjamin Hannah Whitmer. Emma Marie Woodward. Carter Michael Yenser. Julia R. Yoder. Victoria Elaine Yo. Candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Chemistry degree: Rebecca M. Drain. Michael R. Dorzak. Catherine Gingrich. Kristen Nicole Kelsall. Joseph Ryan Olivas. Nathan T. Ozinski. Stephen Rudolph Slavic. Candidates for the Master of Business Administration degree: Betty Orocho. Lauren N. Chapman. Karis Ann Eccleston. Andrew Christian Stewart Flinchball. Brent Benjamin Davidson Fuller. Aaron M. Garvin. Sarah L. Gates. Crystal Lynn Gibson. Cole Ronald Godfrey. Stacy M. Hirons. Elliot Destry Kleckner. Airq Justin Lee. Christine Marie Martin. Scott Jameson Nowhere. John W. Hello. Trevor Hall Heil. Matthew David Rao. Anitha Shanmunganathan. Melissa Ann Sherwood. Brian Joseph Slevin. Andrew James Stutzman. Vinod R. Sarawanashi. Mario Alberto Zambrano Ramirez. Candidates for the Master of Music Education degree. Brittany A. Baselice. Candidates for the Master of Science degree. Nicole Lynn Wingert.
Candidates for the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree. Dr. Dr. Megan Marie Arnst. Dr. Jeremy Stephen Beaver. Dr. Megan Marie Boren. Dr. Samantha Lee Most. Dr. Samantha Nicole Boyce. Dr. Paige Ariana Mercado. Dr. Daniel Allen College. Dr. Garrett J. Collins. Dr. Kyle David Arthur Cook. Dr. Lauren Ashley Decker. Dr. Ross Michael Drawble. Dr. Connor Brian Feeney. Dr. Danielle Ashley Gagin. Dr. Alicia Billis. Dr. Rebecca Suzanne Ireland. Dr. Olivia Gingereski. Dr. Eric Linderman. Dr. Yale Frederick Mayer. Dr. Zoe Barton. Dr. Shannon E. Martin. Dr. Karina Parsons. Dr. Kelsey L. Payon. Dr. Tanner J. Reed. Dr. Brittany Sue Reese. Dr. Alyssa Michelle Robinson. Dr. Rochelle Teresa Safi. Dr. Laura Audrey Schmidt. Dr. Hannah Claire Syke. Dr. Annie Swolko. Dr. Rebecca Camille Tans. Dr. Greta Marie Whitemoy. Dr. Erin Elizabeth Wessel. Dr. Courtney Marie Wilt. Dr. Michael W. Works. Dr. Laura Ann Zimmerman. President Thane, it is my pleasure to present the Lebanon Valley College Class of 2019. I would now like to invite Abby Samuelson, 2019 Student Government President, to the lectern.
Thank you, Green. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Lebanon Valley College's 150th commencement ceremony. I am Abby Samuelson, President of the class of 2019. I extend a warm welcome to family, friends, staff, faculty, administrators, and of course, the graduates of the class of 2019. On August 27, 2015, most of us arrived bright and early for move-in day. Whether we were lucky enough to live in the air-conditioned funkhauser or the not-yet-renovated Mary Green, we were ready to embark on our next big adventure. And here we are now. During our time at Lebanon Valley College, the class of 2019 has accomplished so much. Almost 60 of us have traveled abroad to 12 different countries. We participated in more than 20,000 hours of community service, and we conducted immeasurable hours of scientific research. But most importantly, we sang countless songs on Thursday nights during karaoke in the bed. LVC is a unique institution that has provided us with so many things: a sense of community, opportunities for growth and leadership, personal growth through discomfort, increased knowledge, and most importantly, gratitude. I am thankful for the moments of triumph and hardship, the instances of endless laughter and sometimes endless tears, the bonds that have formed, and the friendships that will accompany us through life's best adventures. If you're anything like me, you have no idea what you're going to do with your life. You might have a plan to sleep in tomorrow morning, but other than that, nothing else is figured out. Over the last couple of weeks, I have had to come to terms with the fact that our lives are going to change. We will move across the country or to a different country. We will attend graduate school or medical school or enter the workforce. While we will be traveling different paths, it is important to remember the common denominator between us: dear old LVC. While preparing this speech, I watched a lot of different graduation speeches. While not quite as charming as Jimmy Fallon or as inspirational as Michelle Obama, I still have a message that I want you to take away from today. Don't take life too seriously, and make sure that you can laugh at yourself. Lastly, I would like to personally thank my family and friends and the staff and faculty who have made an impact on my life. I wouldn't be here without you. Congratulations, class of 2019. I wish you the best of luck.
Congratulations to all of the graduates. Would you all please rise and join me in the singing of the alma mater, led by members of Phi Nu Alpha Symphonia and Sigma Alpha Iota. And please remain standing for the benediction following. The words of the alma mater are printed on the last page of your program.
Be
trustees and faculty will form an honor line through which our new graduates will march. The graduates will be led outside where you are free to welcome them and meet with them afterwards. Feel free to use both exits to meet the graduates. Offering the benediction today is Jen Litka, our Director of Community Service and Volunteers.
Graduates, in just a few moments, you will walk through those doors, bearers of LVC diplomas. Proof that you're not only graduates, but perhaps also world-ready scholars, leaders, researchers. I could go on and on. But as you go, we hope that you will carry with you a different kind of proof as well. The proof that all of this, that this day represents. Like the fact that you are equipped to do amazing things. Like those things you've done to get here. Perhaps things you never even dreamed were possible. Like the fact that hard work and dedication and perseverance are qualities that never go out of style. And when you bring them to the table, like you've done during your time here, indeed, they are some of the best catalysts that will propel us toward the most incredible outcomes. And like the fact that there are people, maybe some of the ones you see sitting in this space today, who do support you, cheer for you, even love you, just because you are you. You did it. You matter, you can, and I hope you will again and again and again. And so go with all of this as assurance, as proof, and be the lights in this world that you were created to be. Amen.